I'm Will Martino, co-founder of Kadena. We're doing this to help the world reinvent and transform itself.
From the start, our approach has been different. Our experience helping JP Morgan navigate the world of blockchain showed us the limitations of the technology that was out there. They aren't ready for real business use.
I'm on a blockchain with it, and my blockchain monkeys full of octane in them. You know the vibe, plus we shredded that crash monkeys. Crash monkeys. Go Planet of the Apes, gorillas in a mess. All these bad rules all over my shit. It go.
What is going on, blockchain monkeys? Eagle here, and I'd like to thank you for coming to my jungle. Now, first of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. So today, we have a behemoth in the room, a gorilla in the jungle. What do we have here? This is Kadena, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to this token, OMG, I cannot help. The frothiness kept flowing. You talk about hyperactive informational FOMO disorder. Like when I saw we got it in this token at about $11, I think it was $11. And looking at it the whole time, we were like, damn, I really like this project, but I'm gonna wait for a dip. Did some research, kept researching. Man, still gotta wait for a dip. Kept researching, right? I couldn't wait for the dip. So we jumped in at 11. And ladies and gentlemen, it's at $20 right now. Now, this is not a safe place to buy, but the reason I overlooked the $11 price range, it was because of the research and knowledge and the way that this chain is built that caused me to overlook it. Let's get to it. So here we are in a 1 month, right? And this puppy has just been running, sitting over here at 1842. Like I said, we got it at 11. But what I want to make even more prevalent is the fact of how this blockchain is built. Now let's go over here to Twitter real quick. We got Ryan Matta. Huge shout out to you, man. Watched a few of your videos, got some good in-depth knowledge on KDA. But as you can see here, we are just getting started, sitting at $20.11. Now, he had talked about getting some NFT projects put on here. And I know that he was saying that they don't even have that infrastructure built out yet. This is how early you are. OMG. So over here, we have KDA staking. CoinMetro has been a huge success with 730,000 KDA filled in 20 minutes. Is there a demand here? Goodness gracious. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting started. And like I said, I'm just going to touch the surface today. There's going to be a lot more coming. Like I said, we only got in this thing, about a week or two ago, and we've just been researching every single day. But look, we have Stuart Haber, Kadena's advisors and most cited author of the Bitcoin white paper. Really? We'll be on a panel discussion this afternoon at the Super Chief Gallery NFT. Ladies and gentlemen, this space is just growing. We're just like Ryan said, we're just getting started here. If you're not excited, I don't know what's wrong with you. Seriously. So looking here at a Trading View post from 2020, August, Kadena KDA scaled POW. Yeah, you heard that right. Proof of work. What are you talking about here? Well, let's take a look at what these guys were talking about back then. From 10 chains to 20 chains, Kadena is now available to achieve 480K transactions. You better say it. As a matter of fact, Peak DeFi hit us with a good little informational piece on that. Let's take a look.
180,000 transactions per second. Now, this is unparalleled when you're talking about other Ethereum competitors or Ethereum itself, like Cardano, Solana, and I'll show you a diagram in a second. But the website says that unlike other platforms, Kadena is designed to power global financial systems. Our protocol continually scales to higher TPS, transactions per second, as more chains are added to the network. It's throwing some fire, but I love it. And I think it's also really eye-opening to see the comparison of Kadena, especially in regards to TPS, against some of the most popular and renowned cryptocurrencies out there. So they say that despite the rise of proof of stake networks, no proof of stake project has come close to solving the blockchain trilemma of scalability, security, and decentralization. So this is throwing some serious shade.
So taking a look here at their site, you have Kadena makes blockchain work for everyone. Our ecosystem provides the security of Bitcoin. How much more do you need to say? Okay. Virtually free gas, unparalleled throughput, and smarter contracts. So we have here safer smart contracts, Pact makes designing safer smart contracts effortless, whether you're writing your first contract or launching your 15th D app. Okay, you have Pact. Pact is the first human-readable smart contract language built for and on Kadena. Come on, people. And many people are going to want to know about this. So we have here energy efficient at scale. As network demand increases, Kadena's energy use remains constant. Its unique architecture makes it the only platform that can deliver increased energy efficiency as TPS scales. Sheesh. All right, so here's a little more meat for you, okay? Our founders' experience at JP Morgan revealed the limitations of existing blockchain solutions. To solve for the security and throughput demands of financial service clients, Kadena runs on proof of work, which is reliable, secure, and battle-hardened. What is going on here? You mean to tell me you guys are going to scale proof of work? Well, come on in. And why'd you have to go and tickle me with these partners? Come on, people. Cosmos, Cello, Polkadot, Zelcore, Wrapped, who they work together and put together, Terra, Flux. Ladies, gentlemen, no financial advisor whatsoever, but my FOMO salivatory glands, they're at an all-time high right now.
From a scalability standpoint, unlimited. And this is why I like to talk about this, right? They can add chains whenever they want, right? In August, right here, they open sourced Curo, which is the private blockchain of Kadena, and added another 10 chains. So they went from 10 to 20. What's super interesting is they also, which is something I missed when I made my first video, was Kadena, the organization behind the chain, is the first blockchain tech company to come out of JP Morgan's Blockchain Center for Excellence, which will tie into something else we're going to talk about just in a hot second about the team. But what I also liked was this. Public Protocol now enables its public blockchain to reach up to 480,000 transactions per second by working through multiple parallelized chains to boost speed while preserving the security of a proof of work consensus algorithm.
Sheesh!
So that not everyone could see, your bank account or whatever it is that you'll have in the future. All right, so 500,000 transactions have been proved on the network. And they're going to move it to 1 million transactions in their next major upgrade.
You're going to move it to 1 million transactions? What are we going to do with ourselves?
Human readable code that can, so it's easy for developers to program on. It's basically blockchain as a service. That's an easy way to think about it. Their goal is to go after decentralized finance, and they already have those partnerships. That's why I did put it as part of their current market. And they have something called Gas Station, which allows for programmers. This is a bullish thing as well. I will get to the ultimate, reason I invested in this, but Gas Station is one of those things that contributes to why I invested. It's basically just programmers putting up their gas for their users so that users don't have to pay the gas fees on this network. They'll just interact with the app and have the functionalities without having to even see the gas. So what problem will this project solve in the future? And is it valuable? Currently, it has 20 chains running in parallel. Soon they're going to add 50, which is
oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, do you see what is happening here and what they're putting together? Are we really this early for this thing? Are we? Let me know.
With proof of work level security. So it's going to be capable of handling 1 million transactions with, Bitcoin level security. That's quite an amazing
process. Oh my God.
And they are going to connect with Polkadot. So ultimately, these two reasons are the reasons I'm investing.
Interoperability. Let's go.
Gas station making it allowing for users to. Well, the gas station means that people are going to have to buy, businesses are going to have to buy tokens to supply it user fees. And so there's a lot of buy pressure right there, right? Because of the gas stations are going to be businesses buying their users' funds to allow them to operate without having to deal with gas. And connecting into Polkadot is a must-have to be relevant because that's going to give you interconnectability. And I could see this project being consulted on by projects in Polkadot for that high throughput and that security level. And so that's why I could see them being relevant, even though they have, some negative things. And does the team have the ability to perform? Yes, they do. They're JP Morgan and Chase, which in their blockchain.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna leave this video in the description below. I did see this video about a year ago, and it's just amazing to see people's research in this space. So I'll leave that down below. Take a look. So I'm gonna leave you guys with one more clip, okay? I more or less wanted to do this just to bring KDA to your attention, put it on your radar to go and do your research, okay? This thing is just getting shaken, okay? So we have here Stuart, CEO of Kadena, and we have here Mason Border, CEO of TokenSoft. Take a listen.
So yeah, so in this year, we're moving ahead with, we have this thing we're calling DeFi infrastructure, which is basically making these kind of highly scalable and very safe models available in a way that our vision is that right now on Ethereum, the way you innovate is you copy paste and make changes to the original code to make your feature happen. What we would like to see is something where kind of some of the base models are represented as shared infrastructure, and then innovators basically provide value add on top. So for instance, you've seen models like this over something like Uniswap. And I think Uniswap actually has provided a level of DeFi infrastructure. So we want to do that with everything from bonding to lending platform to NFTs to, and then of course to DEXs and DeFi. And that again takes us back to Wrapped, because one thing that's very important to us, and one thing we are looking to Wrapped for, is that, with our institutional background coming from JP Morgan, we're very interested in bridges that really can deliver on providing high quality institutional liquidity and done in a safe way. And, that takes us back to Wrapped, of course.
Yeah. And for those that don't know, Wrap.com is a solution that brings, it basically, for many of these assets, we partnered with Anchorage as a qualified custodian that holds the assets. And basically, investors send in their assets, they get held in custody, and Wrap.com creates a one-for-one equivalence, in this case, of Bitcoin on the Kadena blockchain. And so this is something that sort of provides, institutions and folks that have those sort of compliance reporting obligations, a little bit of confidence in that your assets are now held with a qualified custodian. That's actually a federally chartered bank now. And the assets are one-to-one backed. And so they're all held in custody. And now there's sort of an institutional grade bridge where you can go back and forth from the Kadena world back to the Bitcoin world or the ETH world as well.
And did I forget to mention that Will Martino was recruited from his role as tech lead for the SEC's cryptocurrency steering committee? Is a part of Kadena? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we will all see each other on the moon.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respect your elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.